that you?
Yeah, sometimes you actually make strange noises, and I don't know what the sound is. Like, sometimes it sounds like I'm stepping on twigs, and I'm like, did I step on a twig? I don't think I did. I don't know what that noise was.
It turns out to be just yourself making weird noises.
Yep. Just blowing raspberries.
Yep. That's the definite term.
It's not making fart noises, it's blowing raspberries.
I like how you never really heard of that term before.
I'd never heard of that term until I turned on my closed captioning, and then somebody made a fart noise, which I'd always just refer to as a fart noise. Yeah. And apparently the technical term is blowing raspberries.
That's what it is.
I didn't know that was like a known thing. There are certain phrases that people. There are certain phrases that people just have never heard, which is strange to me. Like, I used the term threadbare the other day, and Melanie's like, "What does that mean?" And I was like, "You've never heard the term threadbare?" She's like, "No," and I was like, "It means, you know, like when your clothes are bare of thread, like falling apart."
Yeah, like my old sheets.
Yeah.
We just had to recently buy new ones because.
And then she was like, "It's so funny
they're
that
10 years old."
She's like, "I heard somebody at work today use the term threadbare today," and I was like, "How have you gone 32 years in this world and you've never heard the term threadbare?"
I don't know.
It makes no sense to me. What the hell was that?
That was probably me. Got a little water on my keyboard, just a teensy bit.
Oh no.
Should be fine. I was trying to shake it out.
People are gonna be jealous of our base.
I know, it's true.
Don't be jealous.
The zombies are definitely gonna be jealous of our base.
Yeah, they are.
We're gonna try to come in.
I have a feeling on day 14 they're gonna come and try to tear down all the good work that we've done.
Oh, I know.
Out of sheer jealousy.
Zombies be like, super jealous.
Listen, baby, you don't need to be jealous. All right, just go build your own zombie base.
Well, I mean, they have a whole city dedicated to them, so maybe they should just enjoy what they have instead of trying to build something.
Technically, they have an entire world dedicated to them at this point.
That's true, yeah. Well, I mean, we're here.
Yeah, but but I wouldn't say the world's dedicated to us as much as we want it to be. These zombies, they own this place. They run this joint.
Yeah, kind of.
I'm still crafting cobblestone frames. Okay, I've got 5 seconds left to create my last few. I now have 510 cobblestone frames.
Damn.
And I'm going to make 572 cobblestone. So there is an upgrade that you can get, a skill, Miner 69er. Which is gross. I don't know why they call it Miner 69er. That's really gross. But it's really great, though, because it do 20% more block damage with mining tools and use 10% less stamina per swing per rank.
Very cool.
That is awesome. I'm definitely getting that.
That was very cool.
And I actually got it leveled up twice.
Oh, really?
So,
wow.
Yep. So now I'm going to do a shit ton more damage to rocks when I mine.
That is crazy.
And also, it really increased my stamina while I'm mining too, which is very nice.
All right, I'm gonna come downstairs and help you dig for just a teensy bit, because I need some stone.
Oh, Jasmine, I got so much stone. Are you kidding me?
Well, I need to get some stone so I can start making, Whoa. Whoa, where are you going?
I'm chiseling the top, and then I chisel the bottom, and then this entire rock falls.
Oh, good job.
And then we build a room down here.
Need help?
Sure.
It's pretty bright. Yeah, double the work.
So just worry about chiseling either the top or the bottom, Jazz.
That's what I'm doing. I'm just reaching up wherever I can reach.
Okay.
I guess I'm a little too,
Yeah, so if you just do this top layer...
Yeah.
And I'll start working on the bottom layer, okay? And then this whole thing will just come tumbling down. It'll be an awesome sight to be seen.
It's like the song Jericho?
Yep.
Is it like Ronald Reagan?
Like Ronald Reagan? Oh,
Gorbachev.
Mr. Gorbachev, tear down this wall.
Will it hurt if I'm on top of it?
It shouldn't. It should only hurt if you're on the bottom. So
okay.
And it won't be falling for quite some time.
Okay. Just making sure. You never know.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Shoot.
Better safe than sorry. Every time. Yeah, see, once we chisel out this rectangle, basically, we'll have this huge room to be able to build down here. It'll be pretty epic.
It's going to be great.
Yeah. So, I mean, last resort, we can always just bail into there. And, I mean, I don't want them to destroy our house, but if they ever did, we'd have a place to go.
I'm going to grab a bunch of stone. I'm going to grab a bunch of clay, and then I can help you build that wall. And then we'll put down spikes, and then we'll put everything...
I'm putting a bunch of cobblestone into the chest for you, okay?
Okay.
There's 1,000 cobblestone for you.
Nice.
Thank you.
Nice.
All right, and I've got a shit ton of frames as well, so I'm gonna start building up this this wall for us.
Whee! Yeah, I got pretty far.
Yeah, you did. I'm gonna start putting together the third story, the third row.
The third bro?
The third bro, yes.
The third bro.
It's called Three Brothers.
I've been rewatching Rick and Morty lately.
Oh yeah, it's good. It's
such a good show.
The second season's on Hulu now.
Yeah, I've been watching it on Hulu, and there's some things I forgot that was in the second season, like when Jerry and Beth went to that marriage counselor.
So funny. Jim Rash is the marriage counselor. Yeah. It's so good.
And Jerry and Beth's marriage were like codependent on each other.
They're codependent!
And like their monsters were like terrifying. Like Jerry was like a worm.
Oh yeah.
But he was also like, for being a worm, he was like pretty smart about everything, and like he knew exactly what to do, and it was just really funny.
I love at the end when he's trying to like hide, and he's like, "Look, there's a hatch here.
Yeah,
it can fit both of us." And Beth's like, "Jerry, you hide in the hatch." He's like, "You don't want to hide in the hatch with me?" Turtle dirt is surprisingly hard to dig.
Purple dirt?
Oh shit!
What happened?
Nothing, Jasmine. Don't come back here.
What'd you do?
Nothing.
Did you break everything?
No, I was digging digging the hill away, and then the support for some of the frames gave out, and then all the frames fell apart. It's okay. It was only frames, and I have a ton of those. It'll be easy to put back.
Rick,
not that big a deal. It's not that big a deal, Jasmine. Stop making me feel guilty about this.
It feels like a big deal.
Because you're making it a big deal.
Well, I mean, I put it down there. I spent a lot of time doing that.
Well, guess what? It's almost fixed already. There you go. It's like nothing ever happened.
Digging a bunch of clay. I feel like we're going to terraform this area before you know it.
Yep. Well, I mean, that's practically what I'm doing right now with this this hill thing. Good God. You know what I'm going to do, actually? It would be a lot easier just to build the wall higher on these parts. That's actually what I'm going to do, because it's a real pain in the ass trying to dig this shit out.
Speaking of terraforming, the house across the street from me?
Yeah?
Completely demolished.
What? Why?
Yeah. I mean, I think they sold the land. They're splitting the plot. Yeah, and like, there was like a gigantic
the one directly
tree.
Across the street from you?
No, it's from on the left, across and to the left.
Oh, interesting.
They just completely tore everything out, and right now it's just a big old sand pit.
Crazy.
Dirt pit. Ridiculous. It looks so weird when you like look out your window and you're just like, oh, hey.
Well, property value is so insane here right now. Like,
I know.
We walked by this house the other day. It was 3 bedrooms, 3 bathrooms, you know, and like it was
that's
cute
probably
enough.
Like 400,000, right?
Higher.
Jesus.
$649,000.
Jesus.
Yeah.
Portland be expensive?
And it wasn't like updated or renovated. It like had old cabinet fixtures and stuff. And I'm like, it pisses me off so bad because me and Melanie, I mean, we want to buy a house, but not in this neighborhood and not in this town.
I mean, your neighborhood's fancy. I mean, it's a pretty old part of Portland too.
Yeah, I mean, we like where we live, but it's apartment living for us for now.
I read an article I thought was really interesting about Oregon, like these Oregon residents. There was these two young couple, they were 28. They couldn't find any available housing in the places they wanted to live. Now, I'm going to put that out there right now. They couldn't find a place in Portland that they wanted to live that was affordable to them. Mm-hmm. They also didn't want to live in an apartment. So what they did is they decided to try to do some of those small houses.
Oh, yeah.
So they looked up all the laws, and I'm making a big deal about this because, you know, they kind of like screwed themselves later down the road.
Oh, did
they looked up all the laws about small houses and about how mobile homes, like the small mobile home they have, is illegal. And they ended up doing it anyways.
What?
Yeah. So
Idiots.
They made this really cute little tiny house that's on wheels, and they parked it in a lot next to like an apartment building. And they thought that no one was going to have a problem with it.
I don't see why anybody would.
And, well, I mean, the neighbors did because they built like a fire pit outside. They had like a lot of people come around. And so it's just like...
I was being sarcastic. Of course people would have an issue with that. That's ridiculous. You can't just do that.
So they're like, oh, but we made the property value so much better because we, you know, fixed this lot. No one was using it. Da-da-da-da. It's like, okay, well, that's fine and all. But you had like in your pictures a lot of people like outside. You had like a fire pit. You're just like, you're squatting basically on this lot.
Yeah.
And so...
because you don't own the property for it.
No. And so the landlord called the city looked at it, and they're like, yeah, this is illegal. And they basically forced them to not live in that. Like, they can't just move it. Well, they can move it anywhere, but they can't, like, move it anywhere else because no one's going to accept it. So now they're, like, living with friends. They're like, we don't know what to do now, and we want the laws to change for us so that we can live back in our house again that we spent all our money in. Stupids. Well, that's the reason why I'm like saying that, you know, I made such a big deal about, you know, them wanting to live in Portland and spending all of their savings on making this on something, especially they knew it was illegal.
Like I'm pissed off just as much as anybody else about like how it's so expensive to live in Portland now. But I've also resigned myself to the fact that, you know what, I'm probably just not going to be able to buy a house here, and I'm going to have to move to a suburb. So guess what? Take your tiny house and shove it up your ass, suck it up, move to Tigard, okay? Just like the rest of us schlubs.
Oh, dog outside.
Where?
It ran. For some reason, it did a runner across the hills.
No dogs.
That's fine. It did a runner across the hills.
Oh, I can make crossbows now. I forgot, Jazz. I'm gonna make us crossbows.
Oh yeah, sweet.
Once I'm done fortifying these cobblestone walls. These cobblestone walls are gonna be fortified like crazy. Gonna have the tallest wall in town.
That's a good song. I like it.
Thank you. So that these zombies can't get down.
I can make grain alcohol?
So I know grain alcohol is used for like some kind of bandages. What does it do? Does it make like the medical bandages?
You can actually make like the first aid kit with it.
Oh, the first aid kit. Okay. I think you need blood to make those too, don't you?
Huh?
What do you need blood for? Don't you need blood to make the medical kits as well?
I think so. Let's see.
'Cause we should have a shit ton of blood.
Yeah, blood bag, grain alcohol, bandage, and duct tape. That's really easy to do.
Getting a little hot. Take off my headlamp. I'm so used to keeping my headlamp on all the time. It's shocking when I turn it off. It's so dark.
Yeah, it's very true. All right, so I have 21 pieces of cornbread.
Ooh.
I'm putting...
Speaking of, I'm going to need to come in and eat soon. I'm okay for the moment.
Oh, man, I was super hungry. Woo, dang. And I'm also making a shit ton of red tea. Like a buttload of red tea.
Did you know that a buttload is actually a real measurement?
I can see that.
Yep. If I remember correctly, I think it has something to do with wine.
No.
Yeah. Let me see what a buttload is. It's something like that.
Silly. That's silly. You're making it up.
What is an actual measurement? Let's see. Yeah. Actually, yeah. A unit of measurement for wine or whiskey casks.
Shit, dog.
So next time you hear somebody say a buttload, you know that is technically true.
Killed it.
Killed it. Killing it. Rather than dig down the hill, I'm just making the wall taller.
Yeah.
I figured that's probably the best course of action here.
I'm just worried they're going to start, like, destroying the hill to get to it.
Well, I'm digging, doubt it. I'm digging the hill down behind the wall, on our side of the wall, but on the other side, I'm not going to dig it too deep. So, like, I'll reinforce it on our side, like, underground. Yeah. So in case they dig the hill, we'll be fortified.
I doubt it, but, like, I'm also just worried that they might, so...
They might. It's possible.
It's possible.
Possible. The world is full of ninnies and fools who don't live by respectable rules.
Nice! We're getting somewhere.
Wow, all the cobblestone I made, I'm running out soon.
I'm making like 1,000 right now. I have 600, still more to make. And
did you get the cobblestone that I put in the chest?
I did not.
I put 1,000
extra.
in there.
Oh, okay. Well, this is extra that I'm making right now.
Oh, great. Then we have tons.
We got enough.